Hello and welcome to Wild on 6TV, the Oxford Channel. I'm Sasha Norris. Now, have you noticed how every Sunday loads of women, but even more men, go out, sit on the riverbank and look at the water? What are they doing? Caught anything yet?
Just one roach, that's all.
How long have you been here?
About half an hour, fishing for half an hour.
Alright, so it's not bad then.
No, just started getting the fish interested now.
Okay. And how often do you come and do this?
Pardon?
How often do you come out fishing?
Oh, about 3 times a week.
How long on average do you sit on the riverbank for?
All day mainly. Most days.
You really enjoy it then?
Oh, yes. My hobby.
Is it?
Yes.
Why do you like fishing?
It's so relaxing, peaceful. You enjoy the countryside, you know, and everything.
Do you find it a challenge?
Yes, it is at times. But if we feed the water, which I'm going to now.
All right.
This is liquidized bread.
Did you specially put that in a liquidizer, or did you do
Yes.
that yourself?
Yes, in the liquidizer. Bring it warm, and you put it in here,
Yeah.
and it makes it solid.
Oh.
And you feed the stream, and hopefully feed the same line. You see, as that goes down.
Oh, the geese have started to get excited about that.
Yes.
They're excited. They're coming in to eat your bread,
That's
Brian.
right. Yes. Hopefully take what I put on the hook then.
Brian, how long have you been fishing?
Oh, since I was a small boy,
Have you?
about 7 years old, I would think.
Started fishing then?
Yes.
Who got you interested in fishing?
I just went down the river one day and saw a fisherman there, and I saw him catch a fish, and I was hooked from
You
there
were hooked,
myself.
Brian.
Yes. Yes.
But Brian, I came along the riverbank and saw you fishing there a couple of weeks ago, didn't I?
Yes, that's right.
And do you think you can get me hooked?
It would take time.
Would it?
Yes.
Okay.
But if you're determined to fish, you can soon learn.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's have a
Yes.
go then. So we've thrown the bread in.
Yes.
And now what are we doing?
Well, then we're letting the float go in the same line as the bread goes down. Hopefully the fish are coming into that line to get what I've thrown in, and hopefully take the hook bait now.
Now, do fish like eating bread, Brian?
Yes, bread is a good bait, and also is maggots.
Maggots?
Yes, we'll try some of those later.
Is that they're connoisseurs of maggots?
Yes.
They like. And have you got some maggots here?
Yes.
Oh.
I got a fish now.
Oh, we've got a fish.
I think.
How did you?
Yes.
How did you know that you got a fish? Did you feel it?
Because oh no, it's not.
Oh, you've caught a leaf, Brian. You've caught a very pretty leaf. Can I get it?
Okay, I got it.
Are you? Oh, Brian.
Okay. Yes.
That leaf. Do you think that like the bread? That leaf.
No, that's the time of the year now.
Is
autumn.
it? Do you regularly catch leaves at this time of year?
Sometimes, yes. It's the river hasn't really been cleaned out yet.
What do you mean by that? Cleaned out?
We've only had one really lot of rain to bring the water up high.
Right.
And take all the rubbish away.
Right, so it's when you get rain that moves
Yes,
all the
that's
debris
right,
out of the
yes.
river. Right.
Yes.
Do the ducks, the geese over there, the ducks, do they know that that you're sort of feeding the fish and not them? Because they sort of made a big fuss when you threw the first bread in.
Yes, they
just
soon get
ignoring
to
you.
know who feeds them and who's fishing, I think, really.
Who's feeding the
They,
fish?
they wait for us to finish, and then we throw all what we don't want into them then.
Now this is coarse fishing, isn't it, Brian?
Yes, that's right.
What are we waiting for?
Well, we liable to catch roach or chub or bream on bread.
So Brian, what are you fishing for?
Fishing for roach, perch and bream. Every cast you put a few maggots in.
Get some maggots now, are you?
Yes, yes.
Oh, hang on a minute. Can I have a go? Can I have a go, Brian?
What with this?
What do you... Right, this is a catapult.
Yes, yeah, you fire it till they go halfway.
Halfway across the
Yes,
river.
yes, okay.
You're a bit of an expert at that. I think you got that perfectly.
Okay.
Right. So here are the maggots
Yes.
then. Just... And you got these maggots from a fish shop, did you?
Yes, yes.
And
Get
those
them-
are baby flies?
Yes.
Okay, and you keep these in your fridge, do you?
No.
No? The wife won't let you.
No.
Where do you keep them?
In the shed.
I had some once for a video I made and I had to keep them in the
yes.
fridge. My flatmate moved out. Okay, so I go like this,
upstream
right?
a little.
Over there.
Yes.
And then I let
Yeah.
fly.
Yes. Oh no,
Oh,
harder
Brian,
than that.
that's not far enough.
No.
Should we have another
You-
go?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there's a few more.
Didn't do it hard.
Don't
didn't
be
do it
frightened
hard
to do it hard.
Okay then, Brian.
Yeah.
Right. Now
Yeah.
like that. Look,
Yes.
there we go. Ready? Oh, Brian!
Yes,
I'm not
that's
very
better.
good.
That's
oh,
better.
did they?
Yes, that's
Was
okay.
it? Oh, good. Oh, okay. I thought I'd missed.
Yes.
Okay, then. Do you want that back then?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Right.
And then what I do, I cast out so that the bait on the hook goes down the same line as the
Where
maggots.
the maggots are.
Yes,
So the
that's
maggots
right.
are in the river now and
That's
they're
right.
floating downstream
Yes. If you put them
towards
well
our
up-
hook.
Yes, if you put them well upstream, they should fall to the bottom of the river, more or less in front of you then.
Okay, so the
That's
fish
it.
we're fishing for, and this is roach,
Yes, roach, bream
bream,
and perch.
perch.
Yes.
And this is coarse fishing.
Yes, that's right, yes.
And why is it called coarse, Brian? Is it because it's coarse?
Well, it's just the type of fish that you're fishing for.
Because the other types of
yes.
fish are
That's
trout
right.
and salmon.
That's right, yes.
And that's fly
yes.
fishing.
And fly fishing, yes.
Okay, and what's the
Yes.
difference?
Well, you
Apart from the fish,
use the baits on these more than anything, more than flies and things like that.
what you throw, what we've done,
Yes.
just throw the maggots into
Yes.
the water and hope they come and congregate round
That's
your...
right. They go through what we call the swim, where the float goes down.
Right.
But if you want to fish this water, you have to make sure that you get a rod licence,
Right.
which will cost you £20, or if you're an old age pensioner like me, it will cost you £10.
Right.
And you get that from the post office, and also the water itself belongs to North.
Oh, have we caught a fish, Brian?
No,
Oh.
belongs to the ODAA. So you have to get a permit
What's
fish
the
the water.
ODAA, Brian?
Oxford District Angling Association,
Okay.
and you have to get a permit to fish the water as well.
Right.
Make sure you keep that in your fishing box, otherwise you could come without it, and
Somebody might tell you
yeah,
off.
yeah, you'll get fined if you
Really?
haven't got it with you.
Oh,
So
right.
make sure you got it all the time.
Okay. Now these fish that you're fishing for, what do you do with them?
We
Do
put-
we stop?
We put
Giving
them
the cameraman
back when
kisses.
we finished.
You put the fish back.
Yes, to hopefully grow bigger and give us more sport. Give
Right.
everybody some sport.
Now, obviously, the fish, you know, they get this hook in their mouth, don't they?
Yes.
Does that sort of damage them, or?
Occasionally, not very often.
Right. So sometimes
Yes.
it's not too good for them. Now we keep reeling in our rod or our line, and there's nothing on it, Brian. Why are we doing that?
Well, because you only fish a certain part of the river. which is where the bait is going, that you fire in. So therefore, you know, obviously if it went right down there, you wouldn't be able to see the float.
Right.
To tell you when the fish are biting. So you just fish a section and then bring it back again and start again.
Okay, and you just keep doing that over
Yes,
and over
yes.
again.
What they call long trotting the river.
Trotting.
Yes, yes, with the float.
So you never eat them?
No.
Oh, there go the maggots in the
Yes.
catapult.
Yes, and also we're feeding hemp as well.
Hemp. Oh right,
Yes.
let's have a look at that.
That is what we call an attractor.
Is this hemp as in hemp, Brian?
Yes.
Now, does all this equipment cost much money, Brian?
It costs you about £100 to start off with, I would say. This rod here is a 14-foot Daiwa match rod, which costs about £50. And the reel is a Mitchell match, which costs you about £40. So there's your nearly £100 gone then.
Right.
And the line is a Bayer 3 pound breaking strain, and
Breaking strain, Brian. What
yes,
what does that mean?
which would hold a good fish, you know, without breaking.
Okay,
without,
3 pounder.
Yes, yes, oh yes, at least that.
How big's a 3 pound fish?
Well, yes, about that length, yes.
What's the biggest fish you've ever caught, Brian?
I've caught an 18-pound pike.
Is that here?
Pardon?
Was that here?
No, that was on another river.
How big was that, Brian? Like that?
Yes, about that length, yes.
Like that? Sort of
Yes.
big.
Yes.
They're a bit scary pike, aren't they, really?
That's right, yes.
Quite sort of serious fish.
Yes, they
Carnivorous.
they live on other fish,
hunters.
of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I once saw a man walking up university parks with a huge pike.
Yes.
Yeah, like that big. But would you eat a pike?
You can eat them, but
People
not
tend-
many people do now. Used to in the olden days, but things have changed now.
Join myself, Sasha Norris, and Brian Coles in the second half of Wild when, who knows, maybe we'll catch a fish. Do you feel sort of that it's fulfilling a primeval urge, Brian, to go out and hunt or gather?
Well, it's a challenge, really, you know, to catch as many as you like, you know.
Do you get competitive with other anglers?
Sometimes, yes.
Do you go down the pub and sort of talk about how many fish you've caught and how big they
Well,
were?
you pass on information to all your friends, you know, 'cause they always ask you, other fishermen ask you if you've been fishing lately, you know, and where you've been and that sort of thing.
But you must be quite an ace fisher amongst your friends, Brian, because you come 3 times a week now that you're retired, don't you?
That's right, yes.
No, nothing there. How do you know when you've caught something, Brian?
Well, the float goes under, and the top of the rod bends over.
So you feel it in the rod then?
Yes, that's right, yes.
Okay. I think
Yes.
maybe, Brian, I should have a go at casting the line, do you think?
Yes.
Do you think I won't... What do
in
you
a minute.
reckon? Okay, in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Are these
You
good?
not fished at all?
No,
No?
no, Brian, I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, yes.
I don't eat fish or...
No.
Mind you don't eat your fish, do you? But I sort of... I suppose I brought my binoculars along, you see, just in case we spot any birds. I suppose that's my
Yes.
thing. suppose I feel a bit sorry for the fish, Brian.
You do?
Yeah, I do sometimes.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just think, you know, we're hoiking them out of the water and. with a
Well,
hook.
they go in the keep net straight away, so they're not harmed at all. It's no problem.
I suppose. How long do you keep them in the net for?
Well, until you finish fishing, unless it's a really hot day, and then you wouldn't use your keep net then, because it wouldn't be fair to keep them in the hot water, you know.
Because is the water hotter at the top, and so
yes,
and the
yes.
keep net
If
sits
it's really
at the top.
in the summer when it's really hot, you know, you wouldn't keep them in your net then. But this time of the year, it doesn't affect them at all.
And then at the end of the day, you can tally up how many fish
That's
you've got.
right. Have a look, and you more or less guess the weight, how many you caught.
Right.
Yes.
Do you think it requires skill?
Pardon?
Do you think it requires skill fishing?
Oh yes, yes. You have to make sure that the line is not in front of the float, and you have to plumb the depth to start with. Get the right depth of the water.
Plumb the depth means
Yes.
figure out how deep
Yes.
the river is.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And then you figure out how deep the river is.
That's right.
And why do you need to know that?
Well, to set the bait the right depth, because you always fish near the bottom.
Right. Okay. So this line goes down how deep into the water?
That is about 10 foot deep from the float to the hook.
Oh, okay. So this
Yes.
whole section of line
Yes, that's right.
along there
Then you got your weight to take the weight.
that keeps
the
it
float.
down into the water.
Yes, that's right. You see, the weights make the float stand upright,
Right.
and then when that goes underneath the water, that's when hopefully you got a fish.
Is this a normal day, Brian? Because we haven't caught many fish today, have we?
Not
so far?
yet. No, it's some days you catch one after the other. Otherwise, other times you catch them once every half an hour. But depends on the conditions and everything else.
But you think the conditions today are quite good, don't you?
Yes, the colour of the water is very good.
Right.
Um,
Brian, you must have caught hundreds of fish in your time.
that's right. Yes.
Do they all look different?
Some are in better condition than others. Depends which river it is.
And can I have a go at that,
Yes,
Brian? Or
yes, if
shall
you like.
Shall I sit where you are?
Yes, certainly.
Okay. Is that, or shall I stand up?
Well,
Sit down, shall I?
Sit down, I would.
Okay. Right.
When
Okay,
it
now
gets in the
how
way.
does it
Now
go?
you hold that.
Yeah. I'm not
Okay.
going to be very good at this.
No. Just hold that
Yeah.
and just go. And oh, it's got caught round there. You just put your finger on the line to stop it going out while you're
Okay.
waiting. You see, like
Okay.
that, and you just go like that and let go, and it goes.
Okay.
You see, and then you just hold it there again.
Okay.
That's better. That's it. You got it.
Is that good, Brian? Now what do I do?
Right. Then turn the handle
Right.
and watch the float go down. Okay.
Okay, so the point that we...
Yes.
And then what do? We wait?
Wait until the float goes under, hopefully.
Does the float have to go down more than it is already?
Yeah. Oh, that was a bite. Did you see that go down?
Oh, right. Okay,
See?
so something bit
Yes.
it.
Yes. Right.
But they
yes.
bit it, but they didn't get hooked.
No. No.
Does that happen a lot?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
That's. No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
That's all right. Reel
Did
it
we-
in
was that
again.
what-
Do it again.
It got bitten.
That's right.
Okay.
You weren't quite quick enough.
Oh, would we have caught a fish if I'd been...
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'll see if I can get one now, shall I?
Yeah. the fish get savvy, Brian?
Sorry?
Do they fish kind of figure out what's going on?
Sometimes, yes. If you're not quiet, things. Oh, that's a bite then.
Oh, did you catch it?
No.
Were we making too much noise, Brian?
No, not
Is
really,
that our
no,
excuse?
no.
They're not catching. Caught a fish earlier, didn't we, Brian?
Yes, I caught one roach.
You caught one
Yes,
before we
yes,
arrived.
yes.
Should we have a look at it?
Yes, certainly.
The one we caught earlier.
Right, don't fall in.
Have you ever fallen in doing this, Brian?
No, no.
But would be possible, wouldn't it?
That's right. Oh, sorry, Louis.
Go away. There, so that's
Okay.
a roach.
Oh, oh.
There he goes. He made an escape.
The one that got away.
The one that got away.
Yes, that was a roach about 4 ounces, I would think. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
4 ounces. We can say what we like about it because it's gone. No one can say we're telling untruths, Brian.
Sorry about
I reckon it was at least 10 ounces.
Got a fish, good.
We've got a fish. What have we caught, Brian? Oh, it's another
perch.
perch.
Yes.
There we go. Louis, go away. That's more like it. Okay, Brian.
No, I won't let this one go. This is a perch. You see the stripes down the body.
Yes.
That's how you tell, and also with the fin at the top.
It's a
This
pretty
one-
fish, isn't
yes,
it? It's
yes.
got nice.
This one here,
Oh yeah.
which is very sharp.
Now, is this a fully grown perch?
No, no, no. They grow 3 times as big as that. That one is about 3 years old, I would say.
Right. And
Yes.
you've put it into the net
Yes,
so that it doesn't drown in the air.
that's right. So
suffocate.
it doesn't die.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And you've thrown away your maggots, and that. So that was good. So
Yes.
how long have we been here, Brian? Been here about 2 hours,
Yes.
and we've caught one fish. It's not brilliant going, is it?
No, no. That is how fishing. You can fish all day and not catch a fish sometimes.
Yeah.
Other days you'll catch a lot. You'll get a fish nearly every cast.
Right. 50 fish you said you caught on Thursday.
Yes, that's right.
But the conditions are right today. Any idea why we've only caught a few fish?
It could be the cormorants have been in here, which is a bird that eats the fish and disturbed it.
Right. And the fish will go off then, will they? And
Yes,
come back
that's
later
right, yes.
when all's quiet.
Yes.
Okay, but Brian, just not catching fish, does that put you off fishing at all?
No, no. You're enjoying the countryside and the fresh air all the time, and it's you know, you can fish all day, and then in the last hour catch a lot of fish. Then you know, and that's what you're waiting for, really. You know.
Right, have we got another one?
No.
I thought we were going to deluge of fish now, Brian. Okay, so it doesn't put you off at all. You just enjoy coming out
Yes,
and
that's right.
relaxing.
Oh.
I think I might have figured out this fishing thing. Brian doesn't care if he catches a fish at all. But sitting for 2 hours on the riverbank, watching the light moving on the water and hearing the wind moving through the grasses, it's better than any tranquiliser. Perhaps it's got almost nothing to do with fish at all. If you think differently, then get in touch with me at 6TV, the Oxford Channel, 270 Woodstock Road, Oxford OX2 7NW. And until next time, keep it wild.